Chief Minister N. Biren says state government is mulling to imposing total lockdowns to curb spread of coronavirus in the wake of escalating COVID-19 cases. Six students' organizations, AMSU, Desam, KSA, AMS, MSF and the SUK demand concrete state policy to fight COVID-19 pandemic. Two-day-long 222nd death anniversary of Rajyasri Bhagya Chandra begins today. Chief Minister Nongtham Biren leads people in offering homage to the late king. And India adds above 55,000 COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours, rising tally above 75 lakh. Recovery rate stands about 88%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongtham Biren has expressed concern that there is a possible evidence of community transmission in the state. It is disclosed that discussions are underway to impose complete shutdown in the state in wake of the surging COVID-19 positive cases. Speaking on the sideline of the 222nd death anniversary observance of Sri Sri Rajyasri Bhagya Chandra at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in Palace Compound today, Chief Minister Nongtham Biren expressed disappointment that people are seemingly less bothered about following COVID-19 SOPs. Stating that the situation in the past few days is quite alarming in the state, informed that the government has identified high-risk areas and the pockets which are severely affected. He said that the state government has started imposing lockdown in COVID-19 containment zone as a part of the strict measures to combat the pandemic. Biren disclosed that he chaired a meeting of experts yesterday with regard to imposition of complete lockdown in the state. Asserting that imposing total lockdown will hamper the state's economy, Biren mentioned that the state chief secretary has already sought advice from the centre for the same. He added that the state government along with local clubs and other civil society organizations are carrying out COVID-19 awareness mass drives. He urged the public to stay aware of the prevailing COVID-19 situation in the state and appealed to cooperate and abide by the guidelines and SOPs issued by the state government and health department at all times to ward off COVID-19.
ICMR Home Department ngarang makhoi iraga Chief Secretary level dagi pau phawna hangre state ki hoji oirei bisi da khidang lockdown ama darkar leibra na khoi khanari masidai tawuda kari kai ga dage hena na ba kan honari ad mayam da ina once again ina mayam da ina haijening bisi SOP se khoi silai si da mark sopi duna sing ngeng tawu mantam social distancing tawu sumai na tawra kan da kainom pai ro khud hambi ba hari ba ni ahum se fajana tawra ga de khoi covid dagi di prevent tawu ding amne ba adu boi khoi live activity khoi praja mayam madu inmi da adu madu inna na enforce na police ki side ki angan mada honare live activity policing infect ore nurses in doctor infection tor hai ba portion ai khoi da fully implement over the khare inconvenient way bani aduna ne club sing organize to biro khar yawi one na appeal to jeris mami tare I am not an expert community spreading lai re na ina bluntly hai badu langani adu community spreading to bogi mami mari tare na yadmaina alarm oire hai bam dei mayam da thamjani.
Representatives of 6 students organizations demonstration Laikai Larimbi community hold demanding a concrete state policy to fight COVID-19 pandemic. The students' organizations are AMSU, Desam, KSA, AMS, MSF and SUK. Speaking to media, Desam President Namirapam Edison said that they carry out the protest pressing the government to fulfill their 12th 500-bedded hospitals to reserved either RIMS or Jennings Hospital for the treatment of known COVID-19 patients, etc. Ellison said a memorandum citing their demands will be submitted to Chief Minister Nongthom Bireen today.
Manipur government demand khara tanjaba taliba demand singdu khara hena tabi naba aduga khara thuna thabak to onthok pirana ba ngase khoigi wakat mifam je khoina phamjabani masida khoina marbuona tanjabasi state ki oiba covid-19 thena ba yamna comprehensive oiba amadi yamna transparent oiba adugumba policy ma sembiu haiba masi khoi wafam sina khoi ihan hanba demand ni haijaba tai aduga masida natana covid dedicated hospital phamung samunga leiba khoigi hospital ama Sayolam gi manungda masi khoi lingkhatpiu masi mamang so khoi Manipur government Manipur Chief Minister makna tongan tongan pham sing masi thamnana bagi yengsinba khoina thengna jakre adu ngasi phawba khoina thabaktadi por oina khoina ubadi masi.
Chief Minister Nongthom Bireen led people in paying floral tributes to Rajyashree Bhagya Chandra on his 222nd anniversary observance at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in Palace Compound in Phal East District today. The death anniversary will be observed for 2 days. Floral tributes and other rituals were also performed to mark the observance at Sri Sri Gopinath Mandir at Ningthokong in Vishnupur District. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister remembered Rajyashree Bhagya Chandra as a great ruler who brought a new dimension to the Manipuri society. He urged the people to pray for peace and healthy society on his death anniversary. Mahut Minister Okram Henry, titular king of Manipur and Rajya Sabha MP Lysemba Sanajauba, MLA and Indrajit and members of the Rajyashree Bhagya Chandra Cultural Foundation Manipur were present on the occasion.
Manipur gi anova dimension ama Manipur poramba dugumba lai khidrabagi iningthaugi sei chani ge kunithoi shuba adugi ningsing thoram sei iningthau maharaj adagi honorable minister honorable mla aduga leiriba bhaktamaya magi phamda sadanjali katpa khorumjaba lakpani magi sugumba leigidabagi numin ningsingba sei chani ge kunithoi ni shuba se ningsingba pangthokpaga loinana govindaji ge phamda state sida santi hanjalangna ba state sida laina tinana miyamna piriba waba punamakse masi kokhan
Chairman of 122nd Rajyashree Bhagya Chandra that anniversary organizing committee come Rajya Sabha Lysemba Sanajauba and Khetragaon MLA and Indrajit made turpent offerings at Wangkai Ningthem Pukri as part of the observance. Speaking on the sideline, titular king Lysemba Sanajauba said that unlike the other years, the death anniversary observance has been subdued this year owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. He prayed that the pandemic will go away soon. Rajyashree Bhagya Chandra Cultural Foundation Manipur also observed the 222nd death anniversary of Bhagya Chandra Maharaja, who is known as Chingthang Khomba Maharaj at Khwairamband Market, Samumakong today. Floral tributes and ritual ceremonies were performed on the occasion. Jiribam District Police also observed 129th Manipur Police Rising Day Celebration 2020 at Jiribam District Headquarters today. Police distributed edibles to the public on the occasion. People campaigned for Resurgent Manipur. PCRM celebrates its 9th foundation today. An online panel discussion on the themed Indo-Naga Peace Talk and India's Northeast Identities, Aspirations and Way Forward was held on the occasion with Impact TV Editor-in-Chief Yumnant Rupachandra as the moderator. Director of the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative CHRI New Delhi, Sanjoy Hajarika, faculty of the Azim Premji University, Bengaluru, Vikash Kumar, Editorial Director of the Eastern Link, Subir Bhaumik, Editor of FPSJ Review, Infald Pradeep Anjaubam, Journalist Bano Haralu, and Nehu Professors Javier P. Mao were the panelists of the online discussion. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Akash, India's #1 coaching institute for medical and engineering with a legacy of more than 31 years. Akash scores a perfect hat-trick in NEET 2020 with top 3 ranks 3 years in a row. Enroll now for new repeater batches. Akash Institute, success is waiting. For more details, kindly contact Akash Institute, Manipur Center. Contact number 8974412755 or 690-937-8833. Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfinance deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon Bulletin. India's COVID-19 case load crossed 75 lakh with a single-day spike of 55,722 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, whilst the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 66 lakh 63,000. Pushing the country's recovery rate to 88.26%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,14,610, and active COVID-19 cases are above 7,72,000, with Maharashtra still on top with above 1,83,000 active cases of COVID-19. According to ICMR, during the last 59,000 tests have been conducted. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4 crore 2 lakh people. Above 1 crore 1 lakh people have died, and recoveries are above 2 crore 1 lakh and 22,000. United States of America is on top with more than 27 lakh 5,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Among the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2 lakh, out of which 28,158 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,550, out of which 2,672 are active cases. Manipur's total tally has reached 15,463, out of which 3,606 are active cases, while Arunachal Pradesh COVID-19 tally has reached 13,406 and active cases are 2,824. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally has reached 7,816, of which 1,582 are active cases. There are 2,151 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 105 in Mizoram and 272 in Sikkim. Week-long cleanliness drive kicked off at Kumalampak Sports Complex today. Yash Minister Letpao Haukit, Commissioner Bobby Waikom, IAS and Director in Charge T. Fulend, MCS top officers and staff of the department attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Letpao Haukit appealed for public support in upgrading the sports complex. He said the government is taking various steps to keep the sports complex neat and clean, which unfortunately is not in a good condition due to the restrictions owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said that the sports ministry has accepted proposals for construction of a mini sports complex in every district. The minister further assured that adequate coaches will be recruited for the department in the near future. Khalsa Football Club KANEL has signed a funding agreement with Boyo Private Limited, Pisumthong. As per the agreement, Boyo Private Limited will fund Khalsa Football Club KANEL for 3 years. Famed football club of the state, Khalsa Football Club KANEL, established since 1972, has produced many national and international level footballers of the state. Boyo Private Limited took the initiative to provide funding of 50 lakh rupees consecutively for each year to Khalsa Football Club KANEL as a gesture of goodwill to the club. Speaking at the event held at Hotel Classic in North AOC today, Director of the Boyo Private Limited Pisumthong and Thoi Thoi urged the public to extend necessary assistance in boosting the state's art and culture and sports to make the states notable. Chairman of Khalsa Football Club KANEL, Y. Norton, Treasurer Dr. C.H. Ranjit and many members of the club took part in the event. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthorn Biren says state government is mulling of imposing total lockdowns to curb the spread of coronavirus in wake of escalating COVID-19 cases. Six students' organizations AMSU, Desam, KSA, AMS, MSF and SUK demands concerned concrete state policy to fight COVID-19 pandemic. Two-day-long 222nd death anniversary of Rajyasree Bhagya Chandra begins today. Chief Minister Nongthorn Biren leads people in offering homage to the late king. And India adds about 55,000 COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours, rising tally above 75 lakhs. Recovery rate stands above 88%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. For more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great afternoon and stay safe.